The very first find with the White's V3i was about 7 inches deep. When we dug it out, it looked very much like some sort of a bolt or a bit of machinery or something. But anyway, as it turns out, it was something quite different. I don't know if you can see that very clearly, but on this little spinning top, as it turns out, are the words all put, take 2, put 2, put 1, take 1, take all, and all put. So it's actually a little spinning top. And with a little bit of research, by typing in the names of the all put, take 2 and everything into Google, I discovered that it's actually from an old game that was very, very popular in the 20s and 30s. Apparently originated out of the World War I trenches, where they used to play little games to bide the time and keep themselves occupied, and a chap turned a .303 bullet into a spinning top, and they'd all put a couple of cigarettes down or a few pennies or whatever and play a bit of basic games and gambling, and they used these, and they then caught on, became very, very popular. Like I say, its heyday was in the after World War I, but certainly the 20s and 30s. Fascinating little icon, and a bit of history that we used to all have these lovely little games that we've all forgotten about. Anyway, let me show you a little bit about it. So there you are, the basic rules. That's how I found out what it was. So get rid of that for you. So there you go. Apparently, yeah, you'd up the ante, you'd put in a bet. Originated way back in the day with dreidels and ancient Rome and Greece and things like that, and gradually became this game. No one plays it at all anymore. I think it's a completely forgotten bit of history, really, so fascinating little thing to find. What was even more amusing about such a small thing, which you can see is, into my finger and a bit more, is that it was 7 inches down with a good strong signal with the V3i, and I actually had it set up completely wrong. Had it set using the double D coil, and it was set to be using a shooter coil, so that kind of helped it at all. And I don't think I'd even properly ground balanced it, so I was having a bad day really. But it still found it, so it just goes to show, even if you're completely useless, you can find some good things. The other thing I found was a bit of bomb fragment with the date 1942 on it, and a couple of other bits, but I didn't really search for long, it was so wet. But anyway, there you are, fascinating little item. Hopefully I'll come back with some better ones soon. Cheers then, bye bye.